Greetings, everybody. Welcome to Dream Power and Astrology. I'm Virginia Palmer, Dr. V, evolutionary astrologer, Lemurian dreamer, and this will be a different video today. Yes, there's, you know, lots of cosmic movement. Uranus moving into Gemini, full moon coming up in Cancer, Capricorn. I'll make another video. But right now, in a few minutes, I'm going to call in the Lemurian dreamer so we can do together some healing dreams. As most of you know, or maybe you don't, I am here in Texas, in the hill country, actually, in Austin. I am a blue dot. And have lived here most of my life, except for 15 years in Santa Monica, right on the ocean. And have spent ever since I've been in this soulmate relationship with Bill Oliver. I've been going to the Kerrville Folk Festival, performing with him and his band, the Outer Space Band. Bill's been going to the Kerrville Folk Festival for many years, since the beginning. And one of the things that we do every Friday, because this thing lasts for 3 weeks, we come back and forth to Austin, is to lead a river trip on the Guadalupe River. People get it. We bring the kayaks. But we go to a certain magical spot that we've been going to for years, and then pull off there. We have our picnics and play music, standing in the water. This goes from really noon to 5. It's a big highlight of the Kerrville Folk Festival. And this past year, we didn't go to the entire festival, but we would drive on Friday from Austin to lead this river trip. Well, the first Friday, we got as far as Comfort, which is about 10 miles from Center Point, which is where we do put the put in, for the boats. And they had had a storm the night before. The water was too high, so we came back to Austin. What I'm getting at is I've just, along with hundreds, thousands of other people, just in such deep grief right now with the tragic flooding. I think the count is up to 100 of lives lost and all those little campers. It just, the grief is unimaginable, of course, for the families. So I just couldn't let's talk about, no. So I am gonna call in the dreamers because one of the big type of dreams that we do are healing dreams in our daydreams, in our meditations, in our night dreams. Before I call them in and we do that together, last week I think it was, because I'm in and out of what's going on in this country, in and out of grief. And I was just in such a state over the situation with the immigrants and how their people being just taken off the streets. So I went into a meditation and I was in an altered state. Maybe I was dreaming. It was during the day. But I tell you, when I was going to these detention centers, concentration camps, let's be real. I was taken, yes, there, but to then all the refugees around the world, Gaza, Ukraine, the women and children. I would just take it, and all the way back to slavery in this country. I didn't plan it. Usually, when I'm doing a certain meditation, I'm guiding along. So deep healing, and one or several incidences of tragedy and grief ignite the others. for me. And I think many of you probably feel the same way. So I'm going to call the dreamers in, the Lemurian dreamers. I'm going to close my eyes. So if you'd like to join me, get in a comfortable position, closing your eyes, and we're going to set forth some healing dreams, energy, light, love to. We'll start here in Central Texas in the Hill Country and go out from there. All right, just getting in that comfortable position and closing your eyes. Yes, taking a couple of deep breaths and immediately waterfall of white light from the center of the universe pouring down upon us, cleansing, healing, purifying, uplifting our energy in and throughout the top of our heads, throughout our bodies, and with each exhalation, just releasing your different levels of stress, anger, pain, sorrow, whatever it is. This is a very, very difficult time as we are in a huge transformational cycle, never losing that knowingness that we're the darkest before the dawn, etc., etc. This is not where we're staying. This is the dip as we dipping down, circling back up to higher levels of consciousness, of higher vibrations, of compassion, of caring, of concern, cooperation with each other, healing and love, and as we all are all humans. All right. So now breathing, here comes the pink light. Yes, Venus is very much with us. Pure unconditional love. She's coming through. There she is, just moved into Gemini. So yes, with that and Uranus, energy, messages, electricity. And so we're breathing this flame of oneness. It's a beautiful white, pink, sparkly light in the center of our hearts and projecting a beam of this white, pink, sparkly light. Here comes the sun and the moon from the future full moon. Cancer, Capricorn, gold, and silver lights coming to join this energy, nurturing and then stability of Saturn. So we have this white, sparkly pink, gold, silver light, flame of oneness in the center of our hearts as we project a beam of this light to the center of our circle, creating that flame of oneness. And with that flame of oneness in the center of our circle, it grows and expands to encompass all of us. Yes, from the hill country of Texas out to the entire country of the United States, as spreading out to the entire globe. We all need this healing as we call in each person's higher self, soul, spirit, future self, unique guides and teachers. And I call in, yes, obviously the same here with higher self, soul, spirit, guides and teachers. My special friend Lazarus, it's given so much of this information and energy. And I call in the Lemurian dreamers, the dream weaver, the dream tenders, the dream keepers, the dream stealer, the Lemurian dreamer, and the mysterious other. We call in the dreamers to dream with us. As you'll feel their energy, Mhm. You'll just feel their energy around you. And we're asking the dreamers, along with our higher self, soul, up to the highest level of all that is, the source energy. Mm. So we're asking for healing dreams that will send in the form of dream bubbles, all in the form of the flame of oneness that turns into a dream bubble that will send to different locations, that we will continue to do this throughout the night. Oh, yes. As we move up to the full moon, this is preparation for the full moon energy, which is July 10th/11th. Yes, so we're preparing for that full moon. Oh, this is wonderful. So, yes, you'll have certain people, areas you want to heal, but we're going to focus first because of the tragic loss of life and of such innocent little children, the campers, their families. We're going to the families, really. I think the children are, that's another, it's those left behind. And from there, if that's where you want to stay, I'm just going to float out different areas. And that in the next, all week long, really, all week, if you choose to focus, and you can do it before going to sleep, or you could just, spend 10 minutes in the middle of the day closing your eyes and think about this dream bubble of white, gold, silver, pink, sparkly light of healing that we send now to immigrants that have been detained, innocent people, and the families left behind, and the children. Yes, in this country, for sure, in this country, and those that have been taken to horrible places, torture camps around the world. Yes, this is happening. So healing dreams for them and the dreamers, we're asking for these dreams. They will dream it. We will dream it. You'll have some night dreams. They'll come out in meditations and daydreams. How it all happens is still a mystery to me, and it does happen nightly. And yes, sending to refugees around the world. Oh my gosh, to the people in Gaza, the displaced people, Ukraine, Syria, places in Africa that we forget about. Healing, dreams, healing the pain, the grief, the anger, transforming uh, something that will happen. We don't know what it is, but we're asking it to be dreamed first so then it can be manifested in physical reality. It happens in a dream first or in imagination and then comes into the physical. So we're going again beyond what we can imagine now for all the healing. It really goes to the core of the wound in humanity, the old paradigm of the last 5,000 years of power over slavery, discrimination, misogyny, everything throughout our history, personal history, local history, national history, global history. So you might have your favorite spot that you go to each time. Just visualize that place and the people there and Feel this dream and the dreamers with you and the divine source and your guides and teachers, and just let it unfold. It'd be great to do this, even if it's just 5 or 10 minutes a day. Yeah, certainly for the rest of the week. All right. So with that, keep dreaming. I'm going to silently say sweet dreams. And I'm seeing you in our dreams because we're dreaming here. And thank you so much for these sweet healing dreams.